Jari Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki, Sarvajna Vinash Lakshmi Nrsimhadev Bhagwan ki, Bhakti Shiromani Bhakta Prahlad Maharaj ki, Padita Pavan Srila Prabhupada ki, Jai Gaur Premanand. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for a nice kirtan. Yeah, Hare Krishna to all. So today we will be learning about chapter 11 about the universal form. So in this chapter, Arjuna requests Krishna to show his Vishwarupam, that's universal form, and then we can also understand the reactions of Arjuna when Krishna shows the Vishwarupam. Many more things will come. So Prabhuji will explain in more detail. Hare Krishna.
Yes, thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Once again, welcome to today's session, chapter 11, the universal form. So definitely we should have the Lord's mercy. In this chapter, we'll be able to understand from the day we were saying that it's very difficult to understand this transcendental knowledge. You should have it. Try to understand with the humble prayers, always seeking the blessings and mercy of the Lord and the spiritual master. Only through this way, you'll be able to understand. And in today's chapter, Krishna will be revealing that. This is the only way. Not only the Vishwarupa, anything which is transcendental can be understood only by the mercy of Guru and Krishna. Okay? So let us all come from the bottom of our heart do the prayers, that is seeking the mercy and blessings of the Lord and the Guru so that something get revealed in our heart. Okay? Now let us chant the Mangalacharan prayers. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Mena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin Dinamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desha Tarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Jaya Pataka Swaminiti Namini Nama Acharya Padaya Nithikrabhavadaya Gauragata Damadaya Nagarika Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Girimat Kripatamaham Mandeshi Gurum Dinataranam Ramanandam Madhamam Chichi Gurudeva. Okay, so let us offer humble obeisances and show our gratitude to His Divine Grace Abhay Charana Arvind Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, who is the founder Acharya of International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Okay, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. So in yesterday's chapter, 10th chapter, we saw the Vibhuti Yoga, that is the opulence of the Lord. So he is revealing many things here. So here once again he is requesting Arjuna to hear. So just by hearing more and more, hearing regularly, constantly, you will be able to get realized. Hearing is something where it makes the transformation in our heart. For example, a big rock, it will never break just by one tap, isn't it? In a hammer, in the same place, you constantly keep on hitting it. That will be how much ever huge the rock. Definitely it breaks, isn't it? The same way. How much ever our heart is like a rock, like a stone. You keep on beating it with the Harinam and Harikatha. That is the chanting of the holy names and hearing more and more about the Lord. Definitely, how much ever hard it is, it gets soft. Okay? Yes, then essence of Gita. We saw this Chatushloka, 4 shlokas where Krishna is explaining Aham sarvasya prabho matta sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhavas. Is the source of everything. Then next is, so the devotees, how they surrender unto him. Macchittamat kata prana bodhentasya parasparam katayantasya mam nityam tushyanti charamanti. Always they are happy, blissful, just by this katharuchi, hearing the pastimes of the Lord, hearing the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, they're always blissful. They're experiencing the eternal bliss by hearing this, because their heart is pure. Yeah. Then Krishna says, Tesham satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam dadami buddhiyogam tam yenamam upniyandate. For such kind of devotees who are hearing more and more about this, who are engaging more and more about this, for them, I give them the more transcendental knowledge so that they can reveal or they can come to me. So it's a very, what I can say, Raja Vidya, Krishna said. So and Raja Guhyam. It's a secret of secret. It will be revealed by Lord so that we can go to the back to Godhead. Very simple. Then how he does? By lighting a Jnana Jyoti in the heart. Evanu kampartam Jnana Deepena Bhashmas. So Jnana Deepa is just illuminates the knowledge of lamp in the heart. So all the darkness is vanished. Okay. So essence of Gita. Then acceptance, how Arjuna is accepting Parabrahma, Paramdhama, Paramam Bhavan. In this way, Supreme Personality of Godhead, it's Krishna. That is the way you have to accept the Supreme Lord Krishna. When you accept in that way, your vision gets revealed. You'll be able to see the Lord's each and every particle. You are able to see them. So that is the real vision. And today we'll see the real vision also, many things Krishna says. So in today's chapter, we'll be seeing request, universal form, prayers of Arjuna, and armed form. These 4 topics today we are going to discuss. So as usual, I start with a small story. So today it is Vishwarupa, sort of saying some story related to this. You can see many pastimes of the Lord where he shows this kind of a huge form. You can see the Varaha form. Such a huge form it was. It says that the whole world's oceans, all the oceans, there are 7 oceans, all the ocean, if it may not fill the pore of Varahadev's body's pore, one hole in his body, the pores, there are many pores, no? One may not fill the whole ocean of this world. Just imagine the hugeness of the Varahadev's body. So that, and Vamanadev, who became one to the sky and the earth, to show to us. See, Bali Maharaj was a great devotee. I don't think he was a demon. So he was helping Devatas, but still he gave the greater position to Bali Maharaj. So he became one to the sky and the earth. And in 3 feet, he asked for 3 feet and 2 feet, he completely covered. One is the upper portions and the other is the bottom portions. This way. And one more such kind of a form is Matsya Avtara. So today I thought of saying Matsya Avtara something so that it is very rare, no? You may not be heard. So Matsya Avtara, small pastime. So Krishna shows this kind of many forms he takes. Why? To release to the devotees. Machyattamad prana. Their life is to hear such kind of pastimes of the Lord. Why will he take so many? See, Krishna Lila, all the demons come in different forms, like donkey, like horse, like cow. Why is that? So to attract us, to attract, even the kids get attracted. Even the old people get attracted. Even the youngsters get attracted. Rasalila, wow, hearing that everybody gets attracted. Some are the other way. That's why Krishna means Sarvakarshika, just attracts everyone. That is Krishna. So you take the Krishna's pastime and you make to sit from the age of 6 to 60, 100, whatever it is. Everyone gets attracted to it. That is what Krishna's pastime is. Okay. So in this Matsya Avtara, he wants to reciprocate to his pure devotee, Satyavarta, who was a great king. And this is in Chakshusha Manvantara. Now it is our 7th Manvantara, Vaivasvata Manvantara, previous Manvantara. That is in the Chakshusha Manvantara. So he was a great king. His name was Satyavrata. So that was the end of the Manvantara, and now the annihilation is going to happen, and whole world is going to get filled with the water. So he wants to do a small pastime, and he want to protect his devotees. So even Acharya say, no, Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya chadushprutam. Krishna's no need to kill demons. He comes only to protect these devotees. So he wants to protect his Satyavrata Muni. So he came. So once what's the Satyavrata king, not Muni king, he was just doing his Sandhya Vandana. While he was doing his Sandhya Vandana, the smallest of the small fish came to his hand. Really, fish has come to in my hand, just he poured it and took once again. Once again, the fish was in hand. Once again, he dropped it, and once again, he took. Once again, the fish came in his hand. It's a request to the king. My dear king, please don't leave me once again back to the water. There's so many big fishes. It will swallow me. Please, please protect me. You're a great king. You can easily protect me. Yes, so that this small fish I should protect. He'll take his kamandal or something. He'll drop into that. He will do Sandhya Vandana. When he's coming back, he sees that the kamandal is filled with fish. It's already grown to such big, and it is requesting the king, this place is not sufficient to me. Can you give me a better place? Okay, the king takes it and puts it in a bigger vessel. In that, just it turns this side and he sees, so once again it has already grown to such big. And once again it's requesting, even this place is becoming smaller to me. Can you provide me a bigger place? Okay. And he takes another big vessel and another bigger vessel, and finally drops it in a tank. Even tank gets filled, and then he drops into a lake. Even the lake gets filled. Oh, he thinks this is not an ordinary fish. Something Lord is doing a pastime with me. Then finally he takes and he goes back to the ocean. Once again, the fish starts crying. My dear Lord, you're putting me back into this ocean. I'll be being swallowed by the bigger fishes than here. Please, please protect me. Don't drop. Then he gives a prostrate obeisance and he says, my dear Lord, why you are doing this such kind of pastimes with me? So who can swallow you or who can do harm you? You are growing in minutes. You are growing like this. Please reveal to me. Then finally Lord reveals. And he says, in another 7 days, there is annihilation. There is pralaya. There will be huge rains, torrents of rains will be coming. So you have to, I wanted you to protect. So you create a boat, huge boat, and what all is required for you, just gather in that big boat. And I will come in the same fish form with a horn. So you can just request Vasuki. Vasuki is the biggest snake. You can request Vasuki, and through Vasuki you can tie me, so that you will be protected. And then Lord, according to the Lord's wish, he gathers all the 7 Saptarushis and all the medicinal trees and that and many things. He just fills that big boat, and finally he requests Vasuki. And on the 7th day, as Lord said, there was a huge rain and everything got filled up. And then this big, in the form of a big fish, Lord came and he was tied with for his on. In this way, he was protected. And for the next Manvantara, what happened to Satyavrata king? Next Manvantara, he was the son of Vivaswan, the sun god. Vivaswan, we have heard about him. So his son is Vaivasvata. Now we see Vaivasvata. His real name is Shraddha-deva. His name is Shraddha-deva because this Manvantara is Vaivasvata Manvantara. His name is also Vaivasvata. Clear? In this way, Lord shows this kind of pastimes or a huge pastime so that he gets attracted to all the devotees. So in today's Vishwarupa, let us see what kind of a form is showing now. And those forms are all very simple, Today's universal form, we should say how it is. So here, Rupa, in the acronym Rupa, we'll say request, universal form, prayers of Arjuna, armed form. And this is such a simple form. No? This is not true. Krishna shows the real form. You have to read Bhagavad Gita. Then you'll be able to understand what kind of a form, universal form of that. It's beyond our imagination. You can't even imagine, and there is no words or explanations. Material terminology, nothing, no words, no vision, nothing can help you in seeing. Only it is internal. In that, Lord reveals to you, you'll be able to see him. So here you can see it. Evam yetat yatattvam atmanam parameshwara drashtam michchami te rupam Aishwaram Purushottama. Actually, in yesterday's chapter, 10th chapter, previous chapter, Krishna in the end, he said, Arjuna, why do we need such a elaborate knowledge to know everything about me? My single fragment, a single energy is sufficient to just pervade this whole universe. Oh, Arjuna is getting bewildered. Oh, now, Lord, so many things I have heard from you. The 10th chapter. In this chapter, I want to see that. He's now requesting that. So now Krishna shows. See, why he shows, that's also very important. O greatest of all personalities, O Supreme Lord, though I see you here before me in your actual position, as you have described yourself, I wish to see how you have entered into this cosmic manifestation. I want to see that form of yours. How you have entered into this whole cosmic manifestation. I want to see that. Please show me that universal form. And Arjuna, actually, Srila Prabhupada, Acharyas explain here why Arjuna is asking such questions. Because to show to us, no one should pretend to be God. If somebody says that I am God, a simple question has to be raised to him. Can you show your universal form? If he's capable of showing, definitely you can accept whomever is. If he says that he's God, then you can accept him as God. That's why Arjuna is asking. Lord is not by words, he is supreme in everything. Yeah, Arjuna's state of mind. And in what position was he? Was he doubtful that, no, I'm doubtful whether Krishna is supreme? No, he was out of all illusion. In the 10th chapter itself, he says, Brahma, Paramdhama, Paramam. He has already accepted that Krishna is the supreme personality of God. He is having no doubts in it. All this is our understanding or purification. Over illusion, then acceptance of the supreme, completely satisfied, humble request. He was in a reality way, that is in the constitutional position. He was in Swarupa. What is the constitutional living entity? Several times I have said this. Jivera Swarupa Hoy Krishnera Nitya Das. Very clear. That is the constitutional position of a living entity. Eternal servant of Krishna. He is in that position. He has already overcome with the illusion. He was not in illusion, still, whatever the created illusion, but he was out of it. And acceptance of the Supreme is already accepted him and completely satisfied now. In this situation is humbly requesting. Yeah, this word is very important. Krishna bound by devotee's humility. Never ever you'll be able to understand Bhagavad Gita, but when you become very humble, Krishna starts revealing you because we are very humble, seeing our humbleness. When we are very, what I can say, down to the earth, so much knowledge comes. Actually, knowledge, how it comes, it's something like a river. How river flows, wherever there is low, it flows, isn't it? When the land is low, it flows. When the land is on the top, it may not flow. The same way, when the spiritual master's words and Bhagavad Gita and Krishna's words, we should take in such a faithful way, such a in a humility and humble way, so that we should be very low, so that the words just flow into from the top to our heart. If you are sitting on the same level, trying to understand in a challenging way, yes, you can hear all the words, but it enters from this ear and comes out from this ear. There won't be any transformation. Without prayers, without that humbleness, definitely the words will not have any weightage, it will not just drop into our heart. Just from this ear to this ear, it will pass up. 18 days becomes a waste. You heard everything. That's it. Not even 1% of transformation. So we should have that is in the very beginning. From the day one, I'm saying, you know, so hands should be clean. Having contaminated, whatever you touch becomes contaminated. Having contaminated intelligence or brain, all becomes contaminated. Okay. Clear. Now we can see about the universal form. Krishna's mercy to see universal form. Definitely, without his mercy, we cannot see. Sanjaya's description, universal form, Arjuna's description of universal form, and Krishna's instruction to Arjuna. See, it is the same form, but there is gulf of difference between Sanjaya's vision and Arjuna's vision. And not only these two are saying, only the Sanjaya and Arjuna, whole planetary system, 14 planetary system, all the rishis, demons, yaksas, kinkara, who are all there, everyone are watching this. And some are not watching and some are watching. Depends on their purity and their, the Krishna's mercy on them. So Krishna's mercy to see universal form, the very first thing is to Arjuna. Arjuna, you cannot see this. You need a divine vision. Then he gives the divine vision. Then what to speak of our side? First point, we cannot see this thing. I am wearing this glass. Proper thing we cannot see. We need some help of a glass or something. So what to say of other things? Need a divine vision to see. And Krishna gave that to him. Ahaikastam jagat krishnam pashyadhyasa characharam mama dehe guda kesha yachanya drashtumichas. Oh Arjuna, whatever you wish to see, just hear, intuitively hear, whatever you wish to see, behold at once in this body of mine. This universal form can show you whatever you now desire to see and whatever you may want to see in the future. Everything moving and non-moving is here completely in one place. Krishna knows what is our future, what is our future desires. Even for millions of lifetimes, what will be our desires also he knows. Many will say, then what is this? We are puppet in the hand of Lord. We don't have desires also. He knows everything. Everything is happening accordingly. Everything is destined. This is what our understanding, no? No. Very simple. Just I'll give the examples of material thing. It is not the complete to the 100% whatever Krishna is saying. But at least somewhere you'll be able to understand. For example, you go to a railway station. There is a track. And one train comes. As soon as the train is passing, to the co-passenger, someone you say that this train is going to Chennai. This train is going to Mumbai. You know the destination, how is that? Because it is on that track. Whichever the track it is standing, when it is going in that track, it is very easily understandable that it will be reaching to Chennai. It will be reaching to Mumbai. Even some road, Mysore road, any vehicle going in that road, you can say, oh, this bus is going to Mysore. Why? It is going on the road, Mysore road. Clear? So Krishna knows what is our destination, where we are going, on the way, what all we see and what will be our desires, what kind of life we will be leading. Clear? That way, the future also, see, this is not 100%, as I said, somewhere it is really related. You will be able to understand, oh, this is the way Krishna knows. It is not that each and every of our desire Krishna is making us to do. No. He has given the independence. Never ever he will touch our independence. That is only independence to desire. So that part we will do. But whatever, he knows very well what we desire also. In that way, he is saying to Arjuna, whatever you desire in future to see also, you can see in this one universal form, the whole form, every living entity moving and moving. Can you see this picture? Something is able to understand? Nothing. Nothing will be able to understand. This is what is universal form. And Krishna's mercy to see universal form. Manifested and unmanifested. And there was universal form and there was 18 Akshobhini. So many soldiers and so many Maharathas and Atirathas all were standing. Did Duryodhana saw this universal form? Did Bhishma were always standing there, were able to see this? No. Here, something is happening in front of our eyes, which is so huge, we are not able to see. That means you need Krishna's mercy to see. Now you should understand one more thing. Now in present moment, what I'm watching is not true. I'm not seeing completely. Only Krishna's mercy, how much it is there, only that much I'll be seeing. Many times you can experience in your life, somewhere you go to a marketplace and come to house something. You are not even seen your friend for many, many years, you'll find him there. As soon as you see and you speak to him, you recognize him. How that happened? Krishna wants you to meet, so you have met him. In that way, you have understood. And sometimes a known person goes in front of you, and somewhere your mind will be reeling and will be going. You will not even see him. Then he will say that, "Arey, I passed you, you did not even see me." Is it? Arey, sorry, I did not know. Correct? Many things is happening in front of our eyes. You may not be able to see. When you have the mercy of the Lord, you will be able to see the reality. So whatever we are seeing from this, what I can say, material eyes, everything is not complete. That is why Pratyaksha Pramana is not complete. Shabda Pramana is the reality. Clear? On the day, seven, I think, seventh day, somewhere I was saying, Pratyaksha Pramana, Hanumana Pramana, Shabda Pramana. That is, Guru, Sadhu, Shastra is a authentic vision or authentic knowledge, not Pratyaksha, not whatever I see, that is only knowledge, that is foolishness. You can understand here. So whatever I see, it is not complete. Only by Krishna's mercy, I'll be able to see what is capable of me or what Krishna is permitting. Okay, can be seen only by Krishna's mercy. Now, Divi Surya Sahasrasya Bhaved Yugapat Uttitam Yadhi Bhasadrushi Sasya Bhasastasya Mahatmanaha. Now, Sanjaya's vision. What kind of universal form is explaining to Dhritarashtra here? What is he seeing? Just see. If hundreds of thousands of suns were to rise at once into the sky, have you seen sun in the sky? Something at the time of 12 o'clock in a summer season. You just open your eyes, you cannot open and see. Isn't it? One sun you are not able to see. Just imagine. Hundreds of thousands of sun at once in the sky. What will be the effulgence of that sky or the sun? That you may not be able to see. Clear? Their radiance might resemble the effulgence of the Supreme Person in that universal form. That is what Sanjaya is seeing. Nothing is able to say. When you're just seeing that light, what visibility you'll have? Only the light visibility you'll have. So now Sanjaya is saying that is the greatness of Krishna. This kind of effulgence is coming, something around lakhs or crores together. All the sun has been illuminated once. That is the power of the light that I'm able to visualize in this universal form. This is what is explaining to Dhritarashtra. But then finally, yeah, you can see here Arjuna's description on universal form. Arjuna is seeing this, what I can say, universal form. What is this explanation? All living entities at one place. There are 84 lakh species. We saw that. 84 lakh species he is able to see in one place. The water body animals, the flying creatures, running creatures, sleeping creatures, under the earth, under the water, in the sky, everything at one place. Clear? Krishna is unlimited. Unlimited in the sense, we just take in our ordinary terminology. Unlimited. His head, his eyes, his stomach, his arms, legs, everything is unlimited. Not one-sided, not only in the front, left, right, all the 10 directions. All the 10 directions, Krishna is filled. Wherever you see, there's only one, it's Krishna, nothing else there. See, blazing like sun with that effulgence attempts to describe immeasurable. How can we see, for example, you have a measurement of 1 feet and something is with 10 feet. What you can measure? You know the story of frog in the well? I hope you all know. Here, once what happened, a frog from the ocean, somehow by mistake it came to this land, it jumped into a well. Then there was another frog which was in the well. So then this frog asked the frog which has come from the ocean, "Oh, where do you live?" It said, "I'm living in ocean." "Oh, is it?" "Yeah." Is it big? Yes, very big. It's then the frog, which is in the well, it says, how big it is? It is in this well size. He says, no, 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 very big. He says, two wells? No, 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 very big. Okay, five well, 10 well, 600, 1,000. What you understood in this? Whatever the frog in the well calculates, it calculates only the measurement of the well, because its life is only well, because it has not seen anything beyond that. So now for our understanding, how many wells is required to fill an ocean? Can you calculate? No way. This is reality. When we are in our material knowledge, only we calculate according to our limitations. Lord is immeasurable. You cannot say 100 wells or this kind of universe, this much of power, this much of strength Lord is having. No, it's immeasurable. You cannot calculate the ocean by the knowledge of well. How many wells you need to fill the ocean? You cannot calculate that. Same way, you are not able to understand Krishna completely. Okay? Sun and moon are your eyes. Sun and moon is able to see as the eyes of Supreme Lord. You can see here. See just a picture and what the explanation here is. Aneka bahudara vatra netram pashyami tvam sarvato nantra rupam nantam na madhyam na punastu tavadim pashyami vishveshvara vishvarupa. Now Arjuna is saying, O Lord of the universe, O universal form, I see in your body many, many arms, bellies, mouths, and eyes expanded everywhere without limit. Wherever you see, I am able to see you. Only your eyes, your arms, and your bellies, only this is visible. Without limit, I see you. No end, no middle, and no beginning. Nowhere I am able to see where. At least for measurement, you should know the beginning and end. No? That itself is not there. Where will I measure? And how many heads I can measure or count? There is no numbers also. What is the numbers limitations we have? You can say billion, trillion, billion, something like that. That is beyond that, imaginable. There is no numbering also. Don't find a number because ours is a well knowledge, only limited. Never ever try to compare to the ocean. So that is spiritual knowledge. When you start chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra and start offering Bhoga to the Lord starts revealing. When we get purified, when we get realized, when the spiritual knowledge comes, then the calculation becomes simple. We'll be able to reveal something. We are sitting in a baby school and we know only 1 and 2. In 1 and 2, what calculations will you do? For example, somebody will ask you to take this 100 pieces of stone or something like that. How many 1 to only this kind of 2? How many, what calculation you will be able to do? Here, at least you should know at least till the 100. This is what is spirituality. When you come to the spirituality and try to understand the Lord's mercy is increasing in you, then you'll be able to increase your number calculation. You're able to understand, then you'll be learning this, till 10, till 20, 30, then the numbers also you'll be able to, this is 10, this is 100 in this way. When your growth in spirituality, you'll be able to see that. Other than this material knowledge, it's very, very insignificant. One more particle, something is there insignificant. That is our material knowledge. Yeah. So minute, it is nowhere comparison is possible. Now Arjuna's description of Alarupa. Now see, he's changing. So many days he was thinking Krishna is his friend. Now then he accepted as his guru. Okay, everything is fine. But now after seeing this form, just imagine what will be the position of Arjuna. Blazing fire coming forth, spread throughout, and petitioned by devatas and sages. See, all this is happening and you see, and the vision, no, there's so many things to explain in this. You know what is our vision limit? Something you stand and what you see. Okay, stand on some 20th floor or 30th floor also. How much you can see? You can see till 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer or 5 kilometer. Beyond that, there is no vision, only sky. Isn't it? Just see from here, you can see 1 house, 2 house, then it will be a sky. Okay, go to the top floor and then you see something to visibility, some 100 houses. You see after that, it's only sky. What is the vision of ant? After half feet or 1 feet, everything is sky to the. Then you cannot claim being an ant, you cannot claim, oh, only 1 feet is the rest, all it's only sky. You cannot say that. And see, there's so many changes in this material. The vision of eagle. Eagle is having a special vision, This is all scriptures say this. We cannot read this and understand. Scriptures give each and every knowledge will be given. Actually, eagle has two vision. With our two eye, we'll see the same object. You cannot see two, this side and this side. You cannot run our brain also accordingly. No, but eagle can do that. That is why it said eagle is the greatest bird of all. So when it is seeing a prey, for example, it is seeing a snake, you think, through one eye, it will be somewhere, some kilometers away from that. You'll see the snake and it will lock the eyes. The sight will be locked to it. And in other eye, it is flying from there, seeing the way. Something comes in the middle, anything comes, it takes right and left and it comes. But one eye is already fixed on the snake. And wherever the snake goes, this vision will be locked. Special vision to eagle. In this material things, only such kind of differences are there. And these animals, you don't have color vision. It's all everything white and black. So you cannot claim everything is white and black because you being an animal, you cannot say that kind of is true. So in that way, you don't think whatever I am seeing is complete or truth. Never ever be in that kind of illusion and assumption. It is not true. Only devotees who are seeing that is the complete truth, who is having complete mercy of the Krishnas or the Supreme Lord's mercy, then what they are saying, that is the truth, not what we are seeing. Clear? All material examples I'm giving so that you'll be able to understand. Now he's able to see Devatas and sages. That is in all the 14 planetary system, just see his vision, how far it has gone. Even in Swargaloka, in heavenly planets, that is heavenly planets and Martyaloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, Satyaloka, there are other lokas, top and down, there Atala, Vitala, Talatala, Rasatala, Mahatala, Patala, top and down, he's seeing everything. These Asuras, they are running away from there. Seeing the lords, they're just going and hiding as the rat will run and hide when it sees the snake. In that way, they're running here and there. And some sages, they're giving posted obeisances to the Lord, universal form. They're praying. Some are doing with lovingly, some are with fear, some very fearful. They are giving obeisances in this way. He's seeing so many kind of things. And he's just explaining this, Arjuna. We cannot even have imagination also of this because we are very limited. We are something, a frog in the well. And this explanation is about the ocean. Clear? So it's very difficult. So now that is the vision of Arjuna. That is a divine vision where he is able to see all the planetary systems and their reactions to this universal form. Okay. Now rasa changes to fear. At once you have this kind of a vision, what happens? And now Arjuna is getting very, very much feared, scared to see the form, universal form. Then Bhishma, Drona, Karna rushing into your mouth. One more thing is saying, all this great soldiers, they're entering the mouth of the universal form. And that also what happens. Somewhere it comes, I think, yeah. See here, all the sons of Dhritarashtra along with their allied kings and Bhishma, Drona, Karna, and our chief soldiers also are rushing into your fearful mouths. And some I see trapped with heads smashed between your teeth. When everyone are rushing, this accident have you seen? When you've seen some car accident, once it bangs, what happens? It becomes, just gets smashed or it becomes pieces. This way, all the soldiers, everyone in a very forceful, they're entering the mouth of the Lord, and some are banged to the teeth of the Lord and their head has been crushed. Imagine seeing all this, how much scared would Arjuna be there? We say, oh, universal form, I want to see you think, no? When you see, just imagine how will be our condition. So he's so much scared seeing all this, and he's saying his words itself is changed, his rasa is changed. So many days, at least in that position, he was very happy to see with Krishna and he was speaking comfortably. Now he's scared to see that form. His words have been changed, his rasa is changed, his mellows has been changed now. Something, if you see some huge, big person, something. For example, today itself, Prime Minister comes to your house, how you feel? come, sir, getting nothing, your hand, your head, nothing will shake, your intelligence will not work. That way now you're seeing the universal form. Just imagine. Arjuna's questions, who are you? So many days he was his friend. Now he's asking, who are you? What is your mission? Why have you come here? What is your mission? Seeing the form of the Supreme Lord, Krishna's instructions. Time I am, become my instrument. Very clear instructions. I am time. Time? Time is the most valuable thing in this world. Never even a single moment. You pay millions, trillions, or you give the whole world to that time. You cannot even stop one moment of time, or you cannot get. As we said, time is very precious. Don't waste it. Okay, he says, follows me. I am time. Become my instrument. Nothing changes. Everything happens according to my instructions. But you be an instrument. Okay, time I am. Prediction. Even if Arjuna did not want to fight, they will die anyway, become an instrument. Because already they have killed now. You can see that in the universal form, already they are rushing to the mouth of the Lord and they're already dead now. And then what Arjuna should say is, the destination is there, already done. We have to take the instructions of Krishna and implement that. It's very simple. Become an instrument. He said, actually, the snake is already dead. Take a stick, just beat on the dead snake and take the name that I have killed the snake. The same way, the result is already done. All the Kauravas are dead. Just take your bow and arrow and shoot on them and say that, claim to the world that you are the great archer. You have killed Vishmadev, Ona, Karna, everything you have done this. It's very simple. Be an instrument. Time I am. So call us me. Then become my instrument. Krishna is saying, already destroyed all your enemies. Become my instrument and win glory. Tasmat tvam uttishta yasho labasva jitva shatram bhungsva rajyam samruddham mayaivaite nihata purvam eva nimita matram bhavasva chachi. Sabyasachi, this is the name of Arjuna, is saying, therefore get up, Arjuna, prepare to fight and win glory. The result is that come. I've killed everyone now. You no need to worry. No need to have fear also. What will be the result? What will happen? Don't even think that I'm going to kill my great-grandfather or my spiritual master. I have done everything for you. You just take the bow and arrow, shoot on them, and claim to the world that you are the great archer and you have done this. Conquer your enemies and enjoy a flourishing kingdom. They're already put to death by my arrangement, and you, O Sabyasachi, can be but an instrument in my fight. Just be an instrument. This is the great, great knowledge that we have to understand. We should be an instrument in the Lord's hands. That is the position of a Mahatma, the great devotee. Will be just an instrument in the Lord's hand. That is what we are practicing. Something offering to the Lord means don't think after cooked, then you keep in a bowl and a plate and give to the Lord. Now I'm offering to the Lord. No. While cooking, you should have the mood that I'm cooking to the Supreme Lord. Beyond this, while going and purchasing in the market itself, you should have a mood that, oh, these apples are so beautiful. I think my Krishna will love this. Let me purchase this to Krishna. Let me purchase a good quality of vegetables. I don't want to take something spoiled because I'm offering to Lord. In the purchasing itself, we should have a mood that is called love. Not mechanically get for myself and for my sense gratification, prepare everything and finally keep in front of the Lord. Yes, that is karma kanda. Even then, Krishna removes the karma and gives us back. But what is bhakti? Bhakti is pure love towards the Lord. Clear? Then prayers of Arjuna. Now we can see Arjuna what he's saying here. Glorification, obeisances, apology, and request. This is how, and yesterday or somewhere I was saying, I'll say about when we go in front of the Lord to a temple, what should we do? This is what we should do. Not always, whenever go to the temple and, Lord, please give me this, give me that, give me money, give me house, give me wife, give me children. No, don't think he's our servant. And is only whatever we ask, he should be keep on providing us. Array, we are his devotees. We are his children. He even expects us to go and glorify him. No? Even sometimes, for example, in your house, from the morning to the night, you'll be going to your father. Father, give this, give 10 rupees, give 100 rupees, give this, give this. Keep on asking what he'll feel. Why did you take birth? Why you came here? Correct? And you should show some love to him. Papa, please eat this, take this. Then he also will feel that, hey, my child is taking care of me so well, let him do something. Clear? That is how we know all this art. Whenever something we need this pocket money or anything, how do we go with father? He'll say, Father, give pocket money. No, no, no. You go and serve him. Give him something, the eating things or something. Papa, this is how I have prepared this. Is it good? Yes, yes. Then anyway, he'll understand what you need. No? Then I need so much for a trip or something, then he'll give us. Correct? Same way. When you go to a temple, first glorify the Lord. Glorification. To glorification, you need knowledge. You need Bhagavad Gita knowledge. You need Bhagavatam knowledge, the pastime of the Lord. If you learn some shlokas, you can stand in front of the Lord and say some shlokas. Like Arjuna is surrendering to Karpanya dosha pahata swabhava prichamitam dharma sammuda cheta yachreya shanashtam ritan me shishyastem shadimam tam prapannam. I am a fool. I don't know what decision to be taken in my life. Please, I am completely surrendered unto your lotus feet. Instruct me accordingly. That is what he says. And that is the words of Arjuna. You're going and praying in front of the Lord. Okay, I don't have so much knowledge, Prabhu. I cannot do any shlokas. Okay, learn some pastimes. Just listen some pastimes and try to remember that. Krishna, you are so great. At the age of 10 years, you killed Putana, great demon. Oh, how great you are, Krishna. And for 7 days and 7 nights, you lifted Govardhana hill. Oh, you are so powerful. And all the Gopikastris were attracted to you. You are so beautiful. Madhurahati Madhuram, Madhuram, Madhuram. That is Lord. At least remember some past times and glorify him. I don't know that also, Prabhu. I don't know anything. Okay, go and ask at least, my dear Lord, how are you? Did you have a breakfast? What was your breakfast? Something. Have a relationship with the Lord. That is the loving relationship. Go and speak to him. Definitely, I'm saying you, he will reciprocate to you. Then some pujari will come. Oh, today we had offered Kesri Bhat or sweet pongal to the Lord in the morning. Take some prasadam. Krishna is reciprocating. You asked what breakfast you had. He's saying that today I had sweet pongal. This is the reciprocation he gives. Not just going always. No, we are not beggars. No. Give. Please don't do this to the Lord. He is also, you have to have that reciprocation to him. Then give the obeisances. Because he's the supreme Lord. You have to show the respect. So go and give a post-stated obeisances and Mataji's Panchanga. Go and give the obeisances. Then apology. Definitely, we are all conditioned souls. Somewhere or the other, we have made some offense to the Lord or the devotees somewhere. Knowingly, unknowingly, we are done. So ask. Somewhere knowingly, unknowingly, I might have been offended you or your devotees. Unknowingly, I might have been offended because they may not been with Tilak or this thing. I couldn't recognize who's your devotee. Might have been offended someone. Please forgive me. Because Lord is not, never ever he chooses if he offends the devotees. So who knows who is a devotee, isn't it? In that way, somewhere I have done some mistakes, please. Then finally, if you have any request, Lord, this is my situation. I don't have any work. Please provide me a good job. After asking our request, or give me a child, I'm not got married. Please see that I'll get married. Whatever your request is that you do, after that, there is an important word that you have to say. My dear Lord, if you are pleased, please provide. I need a job, but never I should go away from you. Give me a job which will be very close. Or you are willing to give that job to me, then only you give. This is my desire. I don't want to bind it in this material world. I have many desires. If you are willing, you are my Supreme Father. If you are willing, you fulfill my desires. This should be then, because you are not getting binded. So then whatever Krishna gives to us, no, it is transcendental. Let it be work, let it be wife, or let it be children. So it makes us to progress because you already requested the Lord accordingly. And you're not binded up also, and you will not get the next birth or the results of your desires. So this is a great, what I can say. Secrets of secret knowledge. Please remember, this is how you have to go to a temple. Never ever go in empty hands also. When you go with empty hands, oh, I'll put 10 rupees, 100 rupees in undi. No, I will, no. Krishna is not waiting for your paper money. Go with a single flower. If you don't have money also, one flower. At least if you don't have money to purchase, somewhere going on the street, some tree will be there. Pluck one flower and go. Take one fruit in hand and go and offer to the Lord. This is how you have to go to the temple. Just to show some love, you have to go to the temple, not to ask something. That should be the mood. Finally, in the end, while coming, you can have your request. Yeah. Now, thinking of you as my friend, I have rashly addressed you, oh Krishna, oh Yadava, oh my friend, not knowing your glories. Please, for you, whatever I may have done in madness or in love, I have dishonored you many times, jesting as we relaxed, lay on the same bed or sat or ate together, sometimes alone and sometimes in front of many friends. O infallible one, please excuse me for all those offenses. As I said, Krishna in the previous days, what he has done, as a friend is always with him. He has both have slept on the same cot, same bed, and many have treated like friends. How they do? They start insulting, they'll make jokes on them. Krishna, something like this, many times knowingly, unknowingly, when they are in a closed room or with even with the friends. In this way, many times, many things have done. Now seeing the universal form is scared. Please, my dear Lord, please forgive me. Unknowingly, many things I have done. Oh Madhava, oh Keshav, in this way, all I have called you. That is also an offense. In a singular way, like without any respect, also I have called you. Please, because friends, you don't respect me. So I might have done many things like this. Please forgive me. This is how we have to do. Okay, our stage is different, but Arjuna's stage is different because he's a friend. He's requesting in this way. Now, let us come to the next topic, armed form. Armed form. Now, what has happened? Now he's seeing the universal form. He's completely scared, confused, disturbed in such a situation, no words to explain. That is the situation of Arjuna now. We request, sufficient. I had a desire to show, see, and you have shown something, never in my life I'll forget this. Now sufficient of this universal form. Please come back to your form. Let me see the Chaturbhuja Vishnu Rupa also. Then he shows that also. Then finally he'll not get satisfied. Vishnu Rupa was scary. Then he'll come for Chaturbhuja Rupa. Then he says, with that Vishnu Rupa also is not satisfied. Then he requests, please come to your virginal form. Human like two-handed, Manushyam Rupam. Most beautiful Saumyam. Very difficult to see. So, Durdasham. Actually, Krishna says this. Krishna says this. There are, all the devas are waiting for this form to be seen, Arjuna. You are also fortunate seeing this Krishna's form. This is my real form, Saumya form, beautiful form. And devatas are waiting. Krishna takes this, what I can say, comes to this material world once in a day of Brahma. You know, one day of Brahma's calculation? I don't know whether I have said in the sessions. Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga is of 4,32,000 years. Dwapar Yuga, 8,64,000 years. And Treta Yuga, 12,96,000 years. And Satya Yuga, 17,28,000 years. Completely 43,20,000 years is 4 yugas, and that is known as one Divya Yuga. Clear? That is one Divya Yuga. Such kind of Divya Yuga, 1,000 Divya Yugas is known as one Kalpa. And Brahma's one day is one Kalpa. That is 1,000 Divya Yugas. In that way, 14 Manvantaras come in one Kalpa. That is somewhere around 71.4, some change it comes. That is so many Divya Yugas in one Manvantara. And now our Manvantara, 7th Manvantara, in that 14th, 7th Manvantara, 28th Divya Yuga is going on now. How much? 28th Divya Yuga is going on. In that 28th Divya Yuga, this is Kali Yuga. And now, Brahma's 51st birthday has done. He's 50 years old now. It is 51, it's running for his age. So many knowledge in the scriptures. We can't, that's why it's beyond our imagination also. It's the age of Brahma. And one day of Brahma, only once he comes. So all the devatas, including Brahma, everyone are waiting. They are ignorant of Krishna. When he is going to come, what happens? So when there's an overlap, many things scripture says, when there's an overlap of this thing, Treta Yuga and Dwapara Yuga, he comes. That's what actually, Satya Yuga, after Satya Yuga, it is Dwapara Yuga. No? Dwa means 2, Tre means 3. Correct? Tre means 3. Then which should come first? Dwapara should come first. Actually, it is only this time where Dwapara is coming after Treta Yuga. When there is an overlap, that before only Krishna shows that I am going to come in this Divya Yuga. So now Krishna has come. This is real Krishna, who is the supreme Lord, from whose expansions the whole Vishnu Tattva, the whole creation is coming. Clear? Now, Arjuna Uvacha Društvedam Manushyam Rupam Tava Saumyam Janardana Idanim Asmi Samvratta Sacheta Prakritim Gataha. When Arjuna thus saw Krishna in his original form, he said, "Oh Janardana, seeing this human-like form so very beautiful, I am now composed in mind and I am restored to my original nature. Now I come to my reality after seeing you. So even seeing the Chaturbhuja Rupa, I am not satisfied. Now seeing your beautiful Krishna's form, I am so happy." Here, now, Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Sudurdarsham Midam Rupam Drashta Vanasi Yan Mama Eva api yasya rupasya nityam darshanam darshana kankshinaha. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "My dear Arjuna, this form of mine you are now seeing is very difficult to behold. Even the demigods are ever seeking the opportunity to see this form, which is so dear." Devatas, we say that, but they are all beyond our knowledge, not like us. Even Brahma is huge. You know, our bodily form is made out of 5 gross material and 3 subtle. You all should remember all this. That's why you should have a book and pen. We have 2 bodies, subtle body and gross body. Gross body is made out of, that is Panchabhuta, earth, water, fire, air, ether, all this 5. And the subtle body is made out of this mind, intelligence, and ego. Clear? We have more of earth. We have hard substance in our body, no? Bones and flesh and everything is made of earth. Going above and above, their body differs. That's why their body is also very subtle. You may not be able to see from our vision. Their waterly body will have more of water body. So in sun also, there's so many living entities. Their body is made out of fire, fully fire. And this earth, it's other things all little bit. And for Brahma's body, made out of intelligence. Made out of intelligence. Intelligence, can you see? No. Just imagine what kind of a form is that. So we don't know anything. We just claim whatever we see here, that is everything, the whole world. That's why we go to the moon land somewhere and get that stones and dust and come. You say, this is great. We have achieved something. Spending millions and trillions and dollars and so much of wealth is invested there. And we go and get some dust and stones from. Now we say we have achieved. So foolishness. Okay, forget. Now here Krishna is saying, my vision, it's very, very rare. Even the demigods, all the devatas anchor to see this form. Even the form of Brahma, which is made out of intelligence, is also not able to see Krishna. Is also, when he reveals, when Krishna shows his mercy, that's only. Other than that, we cannot see him. Yeah, so many pastimes come. I don't want to say because time is not this much time. Okay, Naham Vedena Tapasa Nadanena na Chityaya Sakyayevam Vido Darshtam Drushtavanasi Mam Yata. The form you are seeing with your transcendental eyes cannot be understood simply by studying the Vedas. By reading the Vedas, you cannot understand Krishna, nor by undergoing serious penances, tapasya. Yogis, they do not tapasya, yama, niyama, hasana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. No, you cannot, nor by charity. You know the Nrugu Maharaj story we saw, no? The 3rd chapter itself. He did so much of charity. What happened? Took a birth as a lizard. So no, not by charity, nor by worship, not by doing pujas, sitting and doing hours together pujas. It is not by these means that one can see me as I am. Very clear. Not always this means you will be able to see me. Then how will I be able to understand the Lord? See, all the chapters Krishna has clarified very clearly. It's only we who should be able to understand. He's saying here, Bhaktya tvananyaya shakya aham evam vidorjana Jnatum drashtum cha tatvena praveshtum cha parantapa. My dear Arjuna, only by undivided devotional service can I be understood as I am. The 18th chapter said, Bhaktya mam abhijanati yasmi. Now here also is saying the same thing. From the introduction till the 18th chapter, the essence and the answer is only one. Without being a devotee, never ever you'll be able to understand. Here and here is not saying jnani. Here is not saying yogi. Here is saying it's only bhakta. It's only a devotee. Without chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, without offering prasadam to the Lord, you may not be able to understand Bhagavad Gita or Krishna or Krishna's devotees or whatever spiritual. Clear? As I am standing before you and can thus be seen directly. Only in this way can you enter into the mysteries of my understanding. It's very clear. This is the secret of secret. This is very confidential. Only when you start loving him, when you become a devotee of the Lord, you'll be able to understand. Clear? This is the essence of everything. You see Vishwarupa, universal form, you see 4 arm, you see 2 arm, whatever you do, without love, without pure devotional service, never you'll be able to understand Krishna. Yeah. Okay, now what did we see today? Rupa, under the autonomy of Rupa. Now Arjuna is requesting to see the universal form, and Krishna is showing the universal form, but that universal form is different to all. It's not the same. So depending on their surrender, they're able to see accordingly. Okay. Then prayers of Arjuna. This is the process or the procedure. How should we see the Lord or offer the prayers? An armed form, which is the beautiful form and which is the real form. That is Krishna's true form, human form. Okay. Now what is there for tomorrow? Tomorrow is the last chapter of Bhakti Yoga. As I said, the middle 6 says about Bhakti Yoga, and the name of the chapter also is Bhakti Yoga. Tomorrow in this 3 topics, under these 3 topics, we'll be seeing Godhead, options, and devotees disposition. You can see the heart of Krishna, how merciful, how kind-hearted is towards us. He's saying, at least you do this, you'll become a devotee. You're not able to do this. Okay, do the next level. You become a sadhaka. That is also not possible. Okay, you become at least this. He's such so kind-hearted towards us. He knows us. So you are not able to completely surrender unto me. Okay, you be a non-devotee. Somewhere you show love. Give me 1 flower and become devotee. Somewhere I'll make you a pure devotee then. Somewhere you come me. At least you're not able to come to me. Start serving my devotees at least. At least you serve to them. Nothing is possible. Ending is at least you become a donor to me. You are not doing anything. At least what you possess in this, at least Something you give to me in my service, we engage. Purify yourself at least so that you get qualified to become a devotee. More let us see this. Now there is a quiz link. So I request everyone to please send. Okay. Now let us chant Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Iva Kevalam, Kalonas, Devanas, Devanas, Devagatanya. Chaitanya Charitamrita, Vinila is saying this. Hare Nama, Krishna's names, Hare Nama. 3 times it says. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Iva Kevalam, only. Nothing else, only Hare Nama, Hare Krishna. Kalau means Kaliyuga, this Kaliyuga. Kalau nasteva, gatir anyata. In this Kaliyuga, there is no other way, there is no other way, there is no other way. And there is no other alternative for you. Only one in your life, that is chanting Hare Krishna. All the scriptures says the same thing. I think you are all very fortunate you have come across this Bhagavad Gita knowledge and you are able to at least hear this, at least understand what is the purpose of life and how I should get perfect. Very simple. But now then the ball is in our court now, whether to throw it out or keep it there. So what is our choice or our decision? Okay. Our Lakshmi Narasimha. So any obstacles in our devotional service and our Radha Krishna, Gandharika, Giridhara. And this is ISKCON HBR. Okay. Now, if you have any questions, please do raise the hand. Definitely today, Vishwarupa, universal form, we should have some questions. Let's see. Okay. Meanwhile, we can see some reports or the announcements. Chandrasekhar Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for wonderful explanation, helping us understand Vishwarupa.
Yes,
so, meantime, we can see the report of yesterday. Anyone have questions, please raise your hand. Switch on your video.
Yes, share. Raju Prabhu is going to share?
Yes, bro. Prabhuji, shall we announce about tomorrow's program at Electronic City? You can ask people.
Yes, Prabhu. And one more announcement. Today it's Ekadashi. Rama Ekadashi. And it's the first time many 18 days session, there are some fortunate souls. They get two Ekadashis in the very beginning itself. So this is a day which is very, very dear to Lord Krishna. As much as possible, chant. How many rounds it's possible? This day should be in the Lord's service. Complete in Lord's service. At least you're going to work or something, the mood should be on Lord. And you should be fasting. Why fasting? Fasting means not complete fast also. You should take fruits. Fruits and fast. Only grains to be avoided. There's a story also behind this. So where Krishna says, there is no other papa, there is no other sin in for today Ekadashi. All complete sin will be in grain. What? Complete sin will be in grain. Today is a day where we get any activities, we get liberated very easily. So only avoiding grains. Actually, it was there because of Ekadashi's request, Ekadasi it is said, Krishna gave a boon that everyone will be liberated. Then Papa Purusha came, my dear Lord, where should I go now? And finally says, okay, you be in grain. Only in grain on Ekadashi. We eat grain, a complete sin comes to us. Please to avoid grains. That is only fasting. You can eat fruits or vegetables or milk. In this way, whatever you want, you can take. But not beans with the seeds, which is more seeds, such kind of thing. Grain means you should understand whichever you are keeping in the earth, it sprouts with a plant. That is all grain. Should be very clear. Okay. So no rice, no wheat, no ragi. Don't think soji. Oh, soji we can eat because it's broken. Break or whatever, it's a grain. So many do that. So they take this chipped rice and they say it's okay, you can take. Nothing. Only fruits and milk. Clear? And chant more and more. And tomorrow, today, you'll get 2 links. You'll get Ekadashi link also, special link. So in this, we'll be able to see how many rounds you have chanted. You can just in this. So all these names were given in this Ekadashi list. So will be offered to the Lord in tomorrow, Dwadashi. All your names will be given to Lakshmi Narasimhadev, and all Sankalpa will be done in your name. Nachna will be done. Okay, this is every Ekadashi we do. So once they come to the Lord's lotus feet, some Lord will take care of them. In this way, connect everyone to the Lord. So there will be 2 links. You can do that. Okay. Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu, you can show the report.
Okay. Raju, you can share it. Yes, Prabhu. So yesterday's attendance was 48 devotees. Quiz was attended by 28 devotees. Chanting was done by 17 devotees, and Naivedya was done by 16 devotees. Yeah, the devotees doing attending quiz, chanting, and Naivedya is kind of consistent. The attendance is declining. Yes, Prabhu.
Yes.
So there are few questions, Prabhu, from yesterday's feedback. So Lilavati Mataji is asking in Kannada. Guruji, by birth, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದು ನಂತರ some health issues ನಿಂದ mentally abnormal or physical handicap ಆಗುವುದು ನಮ್ಮ ಪೂರ್ವ ಜನ್ಮದ ಕರ್ಮದ ಫಲನ ಅಂತ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇದೆ.
ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಪೂರ್ವ ಜನ್ಮದ ಫಲಿತಾಂಶನೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಸರಿ. ಸೊ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಅವರ್ ಲೈಫ್, ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಅವರ್ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಲೈಫ್ಸ್ ಕರ್ಮ only. Clear? And it is something like a seed. You have different kinds of seed. Your activities is something like a seed, and you keep sowing everything. For example, you sow something like a ragi or a wheat or this thing. What happens? You can expect the plant in other, the result in other 3 months, 6 months, something like that. You keep something like this, what I can say, the dhania patta, something like that. In 1 week, you can expect something result out of it. And you keep a mango seed. You need to wait for 5 years something for the fruit. And you keep a coconut in this thing. You have to expect for 7 years something for the result. Clear? The same way, whatever we are doing our activities, it is based in that way. Sometimes you slap someone, immediately after 1 hour, somebody comes and slaps us. That means it's immediate. The seed is very small, no? So the result is very fast. Sometimes you commit, you go and kill someone. So for the next life, you will have that result back to you. In that way, it depends. Whatever is happening in our life, it's all previous karmas. Yeah. Yes, bro.
Yes, bro. So next question is from Vaishali Mataji. It was mentioned that the demigods keep changing regularly at the end of each yuga or manvantara. So for example, if we take Indra, where all the previous Indras, do they merge with the Bhagwan, or will they stay in their loka only forever? Second question to that is...
See, let me answer the first. First, Indra, Brahma, Chandra, Agni, Surya, all are positions. All are positions like Prime Minister, Chief Minister, MLA, MP, whatever the ministers we have. All, everything, it's a position. So every 5 years they might change, or after their service they might change. That way, on changing. And now Indra's name is, I think, Purandara. Next Indra will be Bali Maharaj. Yeah, everything scriptures, it's very clear. So in this way, it is only a position, so they'll be changing. Now, after their position, what will happen? It depends on their activities. They are also Jiva Tattva only, like us. We also can become Indra. In scripture, you should see, who will do 100 Ashwamedha Yajna, he will become Indra. If we do 100 Ashwamedha Yajna, even we can become Indra. And who follows Varnashrama Dharma for 100 lifetimes, he can become Brahma. Yeah. So in this way, even we can become that. So it depends on that Indra. How did he lead his life? If he has been a pure devotee of the Lord in the position of Indra, definitely he'll get liberated and he'll go back. And if he's having the same kind of attitude as he was Indra, so he might be in that heavenly planet according to his punya karma, whatever he has done. Or else he might fall down. He might even take the form of a hog. As previously Indra, you can see that because of his guru's curse, he took the form of a hog, isn't it? The same way. It depends. It depends. We cannot say that they'll be here. Okay. Yes, Prabhu. Next.
Next part of that is like it is said that devatas don't have any karma. So how do they realize and merge with Krishna?
Who said they don't have karma? It depends on their nature. What kind of activities are they doing? And this merging part is the lowest of realizations. Brahmeti Paramatmeti Bhagavan iti Shabhyase. Devotee never ever he thinks of merging with the Lord, merging with the light or merging with the Lord. It is Sahajya Mukti. There are 5 kinds of Mukti. If you want, you can write down, make a note. Sahajya Mukti is the very first one, which is merging into the light. That actually even the demons, Aghasura, and that Shishupala, and many demons, Krishna is the thing also, they were merging into the body of Krishna. So that is the lowest mukti or the liberation. And there are other 4 kinds of mukti where we go to the Vaikuntha planets. We be with the Lord. Sarupya, Salokya, Shrashti, Samipya. All these 4. This will have the same form as the Supreme Lord, Chaturabhuja Vishnu form. Only difference will be that you will not have the Srivatsa and Kaustubha. That's it. Rest all will be the same. Sarupya, Salokya being the same planet with the Lord. Samipya very close to the Lord. Srashti having all the appearances of the Lord. This way. This liberation sometimes devotees take, but only rare devotees. Other devotees, they don't even take this kind of liberation. They don't even think of liberation because they're always immersed in the Lord's service. They go to Goloka Vrindavana. They take part in the pastime of the Lord. Like when Krishna he comes, there is Gopabalas, Gopikas trees and this. They take the pastime. Here. So, pure devotees. They never expect for such kind of liberations or anything like that. So in the Goloka chat, once you see, you'll come to. There is Goloka Vrindavan and there is Vaikuntha planets also. So where you want to go depends on our bhakti also. In Shastakam, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Nadanam Najanam Nasundarim Kavitam Va Jagadisha Kamaye Mama Janmani Janmanishware Bhavathat Bhakti Rahaitu Tvayi. I don't not dhanam, na janam, na sundarim. I don't need of any wealth. I don't need of any sundaris or any followers. Nothing. I don't need liberation also. Mama Janmani Janmanishwari, life after life. I need your lotus feet service. That is it. So such kind of devotees who are in this mood, definitely they take part in the pastime of the Lord. Okay. Yes. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu, we can see some feedback of yesterday.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. So Nandita Mataji says it was good session. Vaishali Mataji says blissful like yesterday. Papa Rao Prabhu says very good. Harsha Prabhu says understandable. Rajkumar Prabhu is saying Guru Devo Bhava Prabhu, my respects to you for your great service in serving the Lord through your imparting of this great knowledge to the mankind. Just because a few like me who don't report through the forms doesn't mean your service is not respected. Everything is done accordingly as you had said, as prescribed by a doctor to a patient. Naivedya and Japa just don't report due to certain situations. Introduced by my respectful sister to light a lamp during Kartika month and Japa during this at 4:30 a.m. She is an ardent devotee of the Supreme Lord Krishna. I am doing so rightfully. May your service continue enlightening every soul that deserves. Thank you, Guru, my Prabhu, Pranamas. Raghavendra Prabhu says good. Shweta Mata says very nice.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. That's what I said in the day one also. So many will report, many they'll start chanting and offering everything they'll be doing. They may not be able to report it as proposing some situations, they may not be able to do that or something like that. The overall attending, definitely everyone will be doing good. Because if something is good, why will they not take? Isn't it? Everyone takes too. And finally, keeping it to the end of the life, yes, it depends on their nature and their surroundings and those things. But at least for this 18 days or after that also, how strong they are depends. They'll be definitely devotee of the no doubt. Okay. And in chat box, I was seeing about Aruna Kumari.
Yes.
She was unable to hear about the Ekadashi, the signal, and she wants to hear in Telugu now. Once again, if I say, and it's in Telugu, only Telugu devotees will be able to understand. Okay. Hare Krishna. Namaste. సో ఏం చెప్తుంటే ఏకాదశి ఈ రోజు ఏకాదశి అంటే భగవంతునికి చాలా ప్రియమైన రోజు. ఈ రోజు మీరు ఎంత జపం చేస్తున్నారు అంటే భగవంతునికి తృప్తి అయ్యేలాగా ఎంత చేస్తున్నారు అనేది ముఖ్యం. అది ఏమే కావచ్చు, భగవద్గీత చదవచ్చు, భాగవతం చదవచ్చు, లేదంటే మీరు జపం చేయొచ్చు పొద్దున్న రాత్రి వరకు ఎన్ని మాలలు జపం చేస్తారు. ఈ రోజు ఒక లింక్ వస్తుంది అని చెప్పాను కదా, రేపు చూడండి ఒక్కొక్క డివోటీ వచ్చి 160 మాలలు చేసింటారు, 150, 120, 100 మంది. అంటే ఇన్ని మాలలు చేసింటారు అంటే పొద్దున్నే వెనుక కూర్చొని ఇంటే ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఒక 2:30, 3 o'clock లేసింటారు. అప్పుడు కూర్చొని వాళ్ళు తిరిగి రాత్రి రేపు పొద్దునే వరకు చేస్తూనే ఉంటారు. అలాంటి భక్తులంతా ఉన్నారు. సో వాళ్ళంతా చూసినప్పుడు మనకి ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ కూడా వస్తుంది. నేను కూడా అంత చేయను, నేను ఇలాగా ఏమో సర్వీస్ ఎత్తుకొని ఉంటాను, అంత చేసేకి అవుతాం. బట్ వాళ్ళంతా చేస్తుంటారు శుద్ధ భక్తులు. సో అలాగా ఎంత సాధ్యమైతే అంత భగవంతుని సేవలో తొడిగేకి ప్రయత్నం చేయండి. ఇంకొకటి ఫాస్టింగ్ గురించి చెప్తుంటే, ఉపవాసం గురించి. ధాన్యం తీసుకొనకూడదు ఈరోజు. ఎందుకంటే ధాన్యంలో పాప పురుషుడు ఉంటాడు. అది భగవంతుని ఒక వరం యాక్చువల్లీ. ఈ రోజు ఏకాదశి రోజు యాక్చువల్లీ పాపం అనేది ఉండకూడదు అని ఉంది. సో అతను వచ్చేసి వేడుకుంటాడు ఏకదాసి ఆమె సేవకరాలు. సో దానికి ఏకాదశి అని పేరు వచ్చింది. చిన్నగా స్టోరీ నువ్వు చెప్పేస్తాను. సో ఒకసారి ఏమవుతుంది అంటే, మురా అనే ఒక అసురుడు ఉంటాడు. ఆ అసురునికి భగవంతునికి యుద్ధం అవుతుంది, 1000 ఏండ్లు యుద్ధం అవుతుంది. ఇదంతా ఒక లీల అంతే, ఏ ఏండ్లు కావాల్సలేదు, స్టిల్ ఒక లీల చేస్తున్నాడు. యుద్ధం అవుతుంది, ఓడించక అయ్యలేదు. సరే భగవంతుడు రెస్ట్ ఎత్తుకునేకి ఒక గుహలోగా పోయి పొనుకుంటాడు. అప్పుడు ఇతను వెతుక్కొని వస్తాడు, ఎవరు మురా అనే ఒక అసురుడు వెతుక్కొని వస్తాడు. వచ్చినప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది, ఆ గుహలోగా ప్రవేశిస్తాడు. ఆడు చూసినప్పుడు భగవంతుడు పొనుకున్నాడు కదా, విశ్రాంతిస్తున్నాడు, ఇప్పుడు అతన్ని సంహరిస్తామని ముందుకు పోతాడు. పోయినాడు భగవంతుని దేహం నుంచి ఒక ఆమె వస్తుంది. ఆమె పేరు ఏకదాసి. అంటే ఒకటి, దాసి, భగవంతుని దాసి, ఏకదాసి. వచ్చి ఒకే ఒక ఏటికి అతని తల నరికేస్తుంది. అప్పుడు భగవంతుడు చూసుకోండి, నిద్రపోయాడు, లేసేసి అరే రే ఏమైంది అంటాడు. అప్పుడు ఆమె ప్రణామం చేసేసి, నేను నీ దాసి, సో ఇతను మీరు విశ్రాంతి ఇచ్చేటప్పుడు మిమ్మల్ని వధించేకి వచ్చాడు, నేను ఇంకా అతన్ని నేను వధించాను. చాలా తృప్తిస్తుంది. సరే నీకు ఏం వరం కావాలి అడుగు అని భగవంతుడు అడిగినప్పుడు ఆమె చెప్తుంది, సో ఇలాగా మీకు ఈ రోజు చాలా తృప్తి అయిన రోజు, అందరికీ వరం ఇవ్వాలా, మీరు అందరినీ ముక్తి చేయాలి ఈ రోజు ఖచ్చితంగా. ఏకాదశి అంటే ఆమె పేరు అప్పుడు ఏకాదశికి ఏకాదశి అవుతుంది. ఈ రోజు ఆమె ఇంకొక వరం అడుగుతుంది, నా పేరుతోనే ఉండాలి ఈ దినము అంటుంది. ఓకే, దాన్ని ఇంకా ఏకాదశి అని పెడుతుంది. సో ఈ ఏకాదశి రోజు ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి ముక్తి దొరికేస్తుంది. ఇప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది, పాప పురుషుడు వస్తాడు, అరే స్వామి ఇలాగంతా చేసేస్తే నా సృష్టిని వ్యర్థమైపోతుంది, నాన్ని ఎక్కడైనా ఉండే చోటు ఇవ్వండి నాకు అని వేడుకుంటాడు. అప్పుడు సరే ఆయా ఏకాదశి రోజు నువ్వు ధాన్యంలా మాత్రం ఉండాలి అని చెప్తాడు. దాని నుంచి ఏకాదశి ధాన్యము నిషేధం, ధాన్యము స్వీకరించుకోకూడదు, పండ్లు పాలు కొంతమంది ఏకాదశి అంటే ఫాస్టింగ్. ఎందుకు ఈ ఉపవాసం ఉండేదే, మనం మైండ్ వంట చేసుకొని దాన్ని చేయనేది కాదు, అదే తినకుండా బతకొచ్చు, బట్ దానికి ఆరోగ్యం దృష్టి నువ్వు చూసుకోవాలి. దానికి నిర్జల్ ఎవరికి రికమెండ్ చేసేది, కొన్ని భక్తులు చేస్తారు, నీళ్ళు కూడా తాగకుండా ఉపవాసం ఉంటారు. నేను రికమెండ్ కొత్త వాళ్ళకి ఎవరికి రికమెండ్ చేసేది. సో ఫ్రూట్స్ అండ్ మిల్క్, అదే ఎన్నిసార్లు అడుగుతారు, ఎన్నిసార్లు కావాలో తినద్దు. అది మీరు మీ యొక్క అస్టారిటీ. ఫస్ట్ రోజు కదా, ఫస్ట్ రోజు అయిన వాళ్ళు అలాగా చేసుకోండి. నెక్స్ట్ ఏకాదశికి 2 పూట్లు, నెక్స్ట్ ఏకాదశికి 1 పూట, నెక్స్ట్ ఇంకొంచెం అలాగా అస్టారిటీ ఇంక్రీజ్ చేయాలి. ఫస్ట్ రోజే చేసేసి నెక్స్ట్ రోజు నేను చేసాక అయ్యలేదు అనేలాగా ఉండకూడదు. క్లియర్? సో అలాగా ధాన్యాల్ని స్వీకరించుకునేది. ధాన్యాల గురించి చెప్పినప్పుడు ఈ ఉప్మా కావచ్చు, లేదంటే ఈ ఒక అటుకలు కావచ్చు, అన్ని ధాన్యం. ధాన్యం అంటే ప్రిపరేషన్, నో కుకింగ్ అనుకోండి, వెరీ సింపుల్. కుకింగ్ అన్నప్పుడు ఏమవుతుందంటే ఆ ధనియాల పొడో ఇదో అదో ఏమోటి ధాన్యం వచ్చేస్తుంది. దాని నుంచి ఇలాంటి సాసులు వేసేస్తుందో ఏమౌట్ అవుతుంది. కుకింగ్ నో, అంతే, వెరీ సింపుల్. కుకింగ్ లేకుండా ఫ్రూట్స్, మిల్క్ ఇలాంటివన్నీ తీసుకొని ఏకాదశిని ఆచరి. ఓకే, హరే కృష్ణ.
Yes, bro. Shall we also announce about tomorrow's event, Prabhu, if anyone is interested?
Yes, bro. Yes, bro. Please, bro.
You will announce, or shall I?
Okay. See, in Electronic City, every Saturday, actually we forgot to announce last Saturday itself. Then after the session, we realized, we missed out. At least we should have been invited everyone. So now Prabhu is reminding one day before itself. So every Saturday, we come to the second phase, Electronic City, because most of them in this session, I think they are from Electronic City. So in Ashtalakshmi temple, we have a program. So which starts, actually the program starts at 6, but we have services which starts from 4. So we come there, we do the cooking part, and for kids, we teach shlokas, actually Divya Mataji and Vanasa Mataji, they teach shlokas to the kids, chanting, and these things all we teach there. You all can be part of it. You all can, we are also all kids, no? So you all can come, you all are invited for that. So you can learn the shlokas or chant with the kids. And then if you are willing to do some service, you can come and take part in the cooking part or the altar decoration, something. Anyhow, it's your wish. So 6 to 8 is the program. Then finally, there'll be some small pravachan and we'll teach you. It is not only thing like I'll come and give a class and go. No, it's always transformation. Change you to a devotee. So coming there, we'll teach how to do Tulsi Aarti. So every day we have to do Tulsi Aarti. So what is the process, how to do that? And we make you to chant one round. So it's a congregational chanting. Everyone sitting and chanting in a place. How it is, Just think you are clapping for this one sound. You all at once you start. The sound vibration is so much. And when you're chanting the holy names of the Lord, just imagine the sound vibration of the transcendental Lord's name, how powerful it is. So once again, no force, but don't waste your time. We're all very near or little, if you're capable of coming or it's possible for you to come, please do attend. Okay. Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, if you want to reach out to the location, you can note down. I'll put my number in the group, or I'll also share the location.
No, it's better you can put in the group,
yes.
The location.
Yes.
You can share in there. And tomorrow you can share, not today.
Yeah.
Because no one should be confused and come today, no?
Yes.
So tomorrow
I'll post it.
Yes. Okay, thank you. If no other questions, you can wind up. I hope no questions. Okay, each and every devotee for attending today's session. So let us chant once Hare Krishna Mahamantra and wind up. Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. One more thing I want to say. Tomorrow, if you come little early, it will be better so that at least we can have a talk and see each other and do. You come at exactly 6, 7 o'clock. I won't be able to meet you also, see you also, because there'll be more numbers. I'll be engaged in my services. And you think, what is this Prabhuji? Giving class, he'll be so humble. There he's running here and there, is not even bothered to see me. Don't even think that. So after services, I'll be taking care of that. If we come little early, then at least we can have some free time. We'll be able to speak. Okay. Yes. Now I'll give the option to unmute. So you can say Hare Krishna and
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Srinivas Prabhu Hare Krishna. Giridhara Prabhu Hare Krishna. Bhanupriya Mataji Hare Krishna. Sandhya Mataji Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Venkatesh Prabhu Hare Krishna. Aruna Mataji Hare Krishna. Divya Mataji Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji. Vasant Prabhu Hare Krishna. Anita Mataji Hare Krishna. Saraswati Mataji and Prabhu Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Hare Krishna Milin Prabhu. Thank you. Hare Krishna all. Chandrasekhar Prabhu Hare Krishna. Raju Prabhu Hare Krishna. Pramod Kumar Prabhu Hare Krishna. Anil Prabhu Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna to all. Thank you for joining the session. We'll continue tomorrow in the next chapter. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.